All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to another episode of TrollCraft. But wait, Jordan, you're on the server. What are you doing on there? You're supposed to record yourself getting on because you made that mistake once, and you got on when you weren't recording, and you had a troll happen on you, which you can't do that. Well, it's cool. I did record myself getting on, but there was nothing for me to find, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take care of some off-camera stuff, and then we'll start the recording. So here we are. We're all good. Before we get started, there's actually been like 3 uploads on the music channel in the last 3 days, or 2, and there will be one like in another hour or so after this goes up. I don't know. Anyway, a lot of new uploads. If you want to check out some cool new tunes, it's there for you. Link in the description. Let's start off. We got a new update here on TrollCraft, and it has, drum roll please, Witchery. The long-awaited Witchery mod. Some of you may remember it from a little series in an alternate dimension, an alternate time, alternate universe called Mayanite. And in that series, we used it to do some fun things, and now we have it again. Watch. If I go at Witchery, look at all the things that show up. Okay, so I have an idea how to execute some payback here. I have a great idea. The best ideas. So, well, a couple options. One, I could steal both the Ending Craner's drives, but I feel like I don't want to be too redundant. So what I'm going to do is I am going to work towards putting a mandrake in a worded container in each of their bases. They're going to want to kill themselves because it's just going to be so loud and obnoxious, and I'm going to be like, you want to get rid of this? You want to get rid of this thing? Okay, give me a tag lock kit. Because, you know, it's going to be hard to, like, time getting on when they're on. I would have to like camp out on my server screen, wait for them to go on, secretly go up, tag lock them. So instead, I'm gonna force them to give me the tag lock. But before that, in order to prevent them from tampering with my ME system again, it's so dumb how the security system, like, Ian told me, like, look, yeah, I when the security system was attached, I couldn't get in, I couldn't break any blocks, couldn't do anything, but I could just break the security terminal. So I'm like, what's the point of that? That's dumb. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna snag a little bit of this here, and if I ward all the blocks around the security system, except for this one, he won't be able to destroy this one because it's protected by the security terminal, and all the other blocks around it are warded. So it should be like fully, completely protected. Actually, wait a minute. I can't ward that because that's a... I can't do that. Wait, I'm going to have to move this to... Hold on. I don't even know how you make... how do you make the conduit cover things? Because I had Zine's help on that one. This was all set up. One moment. Man, so it turns out this was a much lengthier process to fix than I had anticipated it would be. I needed to get a paint machine in order to paint the proper kind of conduits that I needed to use in order to patch up the 3 extra dense ME conduit things over here, just so it matches up. Man, that was a process. Then I had to also make these. It's not too difficult, but there we go. Okay, fantastic. Big thanks to Zine for helping out with all this because it turns out quite a tedious process. But now we should be good to just ward the blocks around here. So let's do... I just have to make sure I'm going to have enough to where I can A, protect this, B, ward 2 mandrakes. One inside of Ian's house, one inside of Craner's house. So anyway, boom. Protected. And hold on, let's add another one right here. I'm hoping this is going to block any like power input output. It should be fine. Another one right there. And then another one right here. Nope, I'll do that one after so I can get out. Okay, so one right here. Whoops. Right there. Okay, and then one more right here. All right, that should make it so that this is untamperable. I hope. And then I can always access it just by destroying this if I don't want to waste any of the viz on my wand, even though that scatters the drives everywhere. But it's cool. Okay, let me just make sure that this is still hooked up over here because I did tamper with that stuff. Okay, we're all good to go. Everything's still fine. Beautiful. Also, I accidentally may have destroyed off camera the crafting terminal and all this stuff at one point, but it's fixed now. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See, you wouldn't have even noticed if I told you, but that's why it was all arranged differently. Okay, so we're all good there. We've done that, protected our ME system so that it is tamper-proof in the future. Next up, witchery stuff. So the cool thing is when it comes to witchery, a lot of the stuff you just get by like breaking tall grass out in the world, and you can use bone meal to grow it back, just punch it a bunch, grow bone meal again. So that's what I did. I did some off-camera bone meal punching. But I also have a little witchery set up here, which we're going to use this in order to make Mutandis, which is the thing that I need to do in order to get the Rowan tree. The Rowan tree is what you need in order to make the witchery altar, which is sort of at the core of basically everything in witchery. See this rowan wood here? I need that, and in order to get it, I use Mutandis on a regular sapling, I think, if I remember correctly, and then that'll randomly have a chance of giving me a rowan sapling that I can grow and get this wood. We also need this stuff, which we get out of the furnace here, just by, I'm pretty sure we put clay jars in there and start smelting saplings. So we could do that. I made some clay jars. So let's do a little bit of witchery. Why not? I have some saplings, right? Not very many. Let's get some saplings. But in the meantime, you know, what I can do is I can cook my 3 saplings, unless I want to use these saplings in order to get more saplings, or I could just make a harvester, but then that would be, you know, that's an expedition for another time, or off camera, potentially. Here, but let's go outside. Let's go outside, and this way I can give you a demonstration, if you're not familiar with witchery, on how it works. So see, look, watch this. I could do this, and then I start punching the things, and then what did I get? I got some flax seeds. That's not from witchery. What did I get here? I got some mandrake seeds. Those are from witchery. And mandrake seeds are crucial because they're what we're going to use in order to make mandrakes. In fact, I may as well almost like plant some mandrakes down below in a place in the hopes that they're going to grow, and then they will become greats. And then I just put them inside of the bases. In fact, I could just start with that because I don't even need to do all the background stuff as far as getting the altar and all that in order to do the mandrake thing. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. So you know what? Change of plans. Let's get some mandrakes, folks. Oh yeah, you might have noticed I might have removed the party decorations from inside, which maybe some people are not a fan of. Maybe you liked the party decorations, but I was like, you know what? Eventually here, we're going to build off different rooms, one for witchery, one for thumbcraft. There's a lot to do. So little time to do it, but we'll get to it at a point in the future of points. Okay, so let me snag some of that mandrake. We got 8 of them. That's quite a bit. We only need like 2. I can't remember if I can bone meal these or not, but we're going to want to fence these in. As you may recall, if you did see my past experiences with the mandrakes, they're very fast, and they like to run and make it very difficult for you to catch them. So let me actually see do I have any, how many safari nets do I have? 1. That's totally fine, because that's all we need. Oh, shoot, I just remembered. Does it need to be a jailer's safari net in order for the thing to not despawn? I forgot about that. Single-use safari net. I don't even know if I have the resources for this. Oh, I do. Wait, do I have any? There we go. Okay, so we'll do that. I said that we will do. We'll do. What are you doing? It won't. It literally will not let me grab. That's a. What are you doing? Hold on, let's try this again. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. Is my crafting thing broken? Hold on, let's do a little test. Can I not grab anything? No, I can. I just can't grab Safari. At least vanilla crafting tables will work? Yeah. Oh, that was so weird. That's so weird. Anyway, okay. You gonna work now? Yeah. Very good. Very, very nice. Very good. Good. Great job. Okay, so I just need 2, but I guess I can make. No. I'll just do 2. And this is just I can't remember. I think they would despawn otherwise because I remember using the Jailer Safari Net in back in my night. So let's go with that, and then just it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be very, very fun. Is the word for it. All right. So do you have a? I can't remember if I have a hoe. on this thing? I don't. I'm going to have to just snag myself a hoe out of here, but that's okay. Oh boy, there we are. All right, and you're close enough to water, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's plant ourselves some mandrake. I don't think there was any special criteria. I think it's just boom. You plant it, and then I can't remember. You can bone meal it. Oh, baby. No. What are you doing? No, don't harvest it, you stupid idiot. Don't do that. Oh, God dang it. Hold on. I can fix this. There we go. Okay, we don't want you. It's like, what's wrong? Why did it do that? I don't remember that happening. No, bad. Okay. Are you grown? Are you fully grown? If I break you, shoot. Wait. How do I get the actual mandrake again? Remind me. Do I just need to wait, or does it grow naturally on its own? Hold on. Oh, that's a lot of seeds right there. That's beautiful. Okay. Maybe it was I have to wait. I'm going to wait for a moment and see if anything happens. Okay, according to the wiki, it said that breaking the fully grown mandrake plant, which I think that's fully grown, it could either yield the mandrake or just the root and the... So, where's the mandrake? Oh boy, if this foils my entire plan. Don't tell me there's some config option that's like anti-mandrake. Where are the mandrakes? Is it a nighttime thing? Yo, where are my mandrakes? No, it might have been a nighttime thing. Because I just realized the page does say it's better to harvest them at night because the mandrake will likely be dormant. So, there it is! Yeah, we got it! Okay, you beautiful thing, you. Yes! Oh, that beautiful noise. Got you. We got you. Okay, that is a mandrake right there. Beautiful. Oh my God, thank you. Yeah! We got two of them. We got them both. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, it was just a nighttime thing. I was just... You know what? I'm trying to bring back memories here from a couple years ago, which sometimes don't come back super clearly, but we got them. That is a double mandrake whammy right there. Double mandrake whammy. That's exactly what it's called. Totally cool. Now, okay, so I'm going to need a couple books here, and I'm also, I feel like I should label my chest. I'm going to label my chest, deposit your tag locks. Because this way, they can't get into my ME system or tamper with it, so they just put it in here, and then it'll import. So that should work, I think, because this doesn't count as actually being part of ME. So yeah, they can deposit it in there. It'll end up in my system. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. And then we just need like a couple Anyway, let me get it all sorted, and then we'll go deposit the mandrakes. Now, the only thing I have to check is I think that if you shift right-click on a bed with the tag lock kit, it'll give you your own tag lock. But I just want to double check that because I do kind of have to leave instructions in the book as to how to get a hold of someone's tag lock. Wait, do I have no flint in here? Wow, that's impressive. Okay, well, it's a good thing I have 22,000 gravel. And I guess I can put that in the pulverizer, right? And it'll give me flint. Does that work that way? You give me flint if I put you in the pulverizer? I think you do. Right? Yeah, of course you do. Fantastic. All I need is one there. Okay, sometimes I'm missing just the most basic of resources for things. It's quite discouraging, actually. Okay, but anyway, there we go. So we got you, and we just need 2, 3. 1 for me and 2 for them. So, here's the thing. It's going to be misleading if I click it on my bed, because this is, well, it's my bed. Hold on. If I do this, no, it doesn't tag lock myself. Has to be on a bed, I'm pretty sure. So I just want to go and check one of their beds and make sure that if I click it on one of theirs, it's oh, there's a new scoreboard. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Latest, freedom will only cost 1 soul, please. This is a very nifty display. Look at that. I'm in the lead. Your boy is in the lead by a healthy margin there too, dude. Like double the points. Get on my level, son. Okay, I'm hoping that there is a bed in here somewhere. Or you know what I could also do is I could probably make a new bed that I haven't slept in before. Since I've slept in that bed, it's obviously going to give me my tag lock regardless. Do you have a bed in here anywhere, Craner? Any beds? Do you ever sleep, or are you just completely self-sustaining? Yeah, I don't think you have a bed. Nothing there. Okay. Well, in that case, let me just make a new bed. He can, he can just use it if he wants to. Bed. Let's do this, and boom. And now, when it comes to, you not have any wool here? Oh my gosh, this is so disappointing. Hold on. Do you have any sheep essence or something that can be used to make wool? How do you make wool? No, I don't think this can actually be used to make wool. Can it? No, it can't. All right, this is very disappointing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll test it on a new bed that I make at my place. Or wait, do I have wool? I have wool. I have wool. Thank goodness. 1, 2, 3. Make a new bed. Okay, pretty cool. And hold on, you have wood, obviously. Don't mind if I do. It's just, look, he has a bunch of wood. Doesn't care if I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so bed. This is a new bed that's never been slept in before. So if I put it down and I shift right click, there we go. Okay, it gives me my tag lock. So that means that if they do the same to a bed, it'll give them their tag lock. So that's all that I have to do. So what I'll do is actually I'll put down a bed next to the I'll put a bed down. Yeah, next to the thing. Oh, it'll be good. It'll be good. That way, you know what? We may as well make it all inclusive. I don't want to force them to have to go out of their way just to make a bed. Okay, so let me just do 1, 2, 3. All right, fantastic. And we'll make one more bed here. Cool. Now, I did write out the book. I just didn't read it yet because if that tag lock thing didn't work, I just wanted to, I would have to rewrite it. Okay, so that's not the right one, but this one right here. Let me read you what they're going to see. Did I make a terrible mistake and not I hit escape instead of done? Well, let me tell you what it's going to say. It says, hello. As you know, witchery is upon us, and I'm in need of your tag locks for reasons. Now, I know you're not going to willingly give it to me, so I've locked a mandrake in your house. Once its incessant screaming has driven you insane, take the included tag lock kit and shift right click with it on your bed. Deliver the contents to me in the marked chest above my ME system in my base. Let me know when it's done, and I'll remove the mandrake. Okay, so I guess next step is let's put the mandrake in. And now, because Ian, I'm also including the coal. I'm going to make a big coal arrow because Ian has this knack of missing chests. So he's going to not miss the chest this time around. All right, so let's just snag a little bit of wood. Again, don't mind if I do. Cool. I realize I could just grab it out of mine too, but that's fine. So we'll put it right here next to his... You would do that. You would have it set up like that. Okay, so if I do this, and this, and this, and hold on, and then these, like so, then I think I should just be able to ward, 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 and then get ready to put the spruce on top to seal the deal. Okie dokie, it's gonna be good. All right, here goes the mandrake. Mandrake down, seal it up. Boom. Wonderful, I love it. All right, mandrakes are good. Mandrakes are the best. Okay, so now all I have to do is, let's put down the chest right there. Are you mad at the screaming? That's what it's in reference to. Okay, so now I'll put the bed there. And then I just need to get the text in the book. Okay, it's been planted. Here we go. So we got the book and quill in there. We've got the tag lock kit. The book and quill reads, as I recited before, it's all in there. All right, so Craner, I think, will notice the chest. Ian, on the other hand, I'm going to make absolute certain that he's going to see it. So let's head over to his house. All right, now it would appear that Ian has run out of his power supply. So there's that. But he's also going to have a mandrake to add to his issues. Now, I could just take all his drives and do the same sort of thing, but instead, or I could just ward his ME system and be like, I'll unward it. Anyway, if this doesn't work, I'll escalate it a step further. I'm not going to stop until I have tag locks, okay? Now, the thing is, I have to make absolute certain he's going to see this. So, hey, this is a chest. You should open it. Thanks. hold on. Just to further make it apparent that this is something that should be opened, I'm going to put a big coal arrow pointing right to it. Look at, okay, it's a chest. It's a big chest. Look at it there. Hold on, I gotta make the arrow complete. Look, big arrow pointing to the chest. It's a chest that he should open. Oh shoot, he can't open it if it's, my plan has backfired. Whoops. Okay, then I'll just it's fine. It's fine. I'll do that way, and it's not gonna look as arrowy, but that's fine. Okay, that'll be my arrow. At least that way he can actually open the chest. It's still kind of obvious. Okay, the final step is there a mandrake in there? There is. So hold on, let's ward, and ward, and drop that mandrake in there. Okay, and seal him in. There we go. All right, fantastic. Oh yeah, and then I have to put a bed down. Does he have a bed in here? He does not. So let's just make sure we supply that for him. Please go down. Oh, right, the sign is in the way, but that's my own fault. So that's okay. We'll do that. Put the bed down there. All right, very good, very good. I think he'll notice. Do you think he'll notice? I think he'll notice. As long as he, looks and hears. Okay, we're good. Oh, dude, it's set up. All right, so we got our tag locks. We got our. This needs to be locked away or thrown in a fire, so no one else gets a hold of it. So let's get actually. I can just deal with getting rid of it off camera, but that'll do it. All right, mandrakes inside of bases. That's classic one, as in the book of classic trolls. So hopefully, here you're learning from the master trollster. All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. But thanks. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description if you missed any episodes and want to catch up. And you can also get new music on the music channel if you want by following the link in the description, and it's playing during the outro and all that. I guess we'll leave it off there. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time. This should be fun. I love witchery.